Traveling abroad or leaving your comfort zone, it's not something that is very easy. These are some of the questions you have when you want to travel abroad. You don't know what to expect. You don't know how you're going to be perceived. I am originally from Nigeria. I've lived outside Nigeria for a few years. I've lived in the Middle East, in Dubai, and I've lived in the United Kingdom for some years now. And I've had my own few share of the effect of social media and how we women or we black women are being perceived in the society. I'm going to be sharing my experience with you. One experience I had that made me know this wouldn't have happened if not for the effect of either social media or who that person was or how that person has perceived me or us or women to be. Hello, my name is Gloria, and today we're going to be talking about an experience I had. So it's kind of a story time kind of vibe, but I want us to take a few points out of this. And if you had any of this experience, please share with me, either even within your country, outside your country. And if you have this fear of, I don't know what I'm going to get, I don't know how I'm going to be perceived, I don't know how I'm going to be received in any country I'm going, watch this video and let me know if you enjoyed this video by dropping a comment in the comment section down below and by subscribing. So I'm going to be sharing this experience. Back in Dubai a few years ago, I was pregnant with my daughter and I was closing from work. I work in the morning, get a very long break in the afternoon, then I go back to work. I was heavily pregnant. I worked until almost my last week of pregnancy before I stopped working. So at this point, I was like about 8 months into my pregnancy and I was looking really pregnant. There's no way you see me that you will not know this woman is pregnant, because when I'm pregnant, you're going to see my nose will be so big, my face will be so swollen, and my stomach was so big. I was coming from work, although it was late. It was around 9 o'clock. And if you've ever been to the UAE, to Dubai, you know that Dubai does not sleep. So even by 2, 3, 4, 5, shops are still open. Everywhere is still as active as if it was daytime. So there is no fear of working in the night or anything. No, it is always on 24 hours. So I was coming from work and my house is not too far from my work. And I saw this man. The man looks either, I know he's an Asian, either a Pakistani man or Indian. One of these two. Because there are lots of them where I was living. And this man walked up to me. And guess what? He said, "Hello." And I smiled back, for your girl to be like this nice woman. And I'm like, although I was already tired, he said, "How much?" And then I said, "How much for what?" He said, "How much? I have money." While he said that, he put his hand in his pocket and he was bringing out the dirhams, that's the currency. He was bringing out the money he had in his pocket. They were all rumpled up. I said, "Come, let's go. Follow me. I have money." I was so angry. I was so mad. Within me, if the man had come closer to me, the first instinct was to give him one dirty slap. And then I will hold him and then I'll start shouting for help. And I'm going to put him in trouble to make it look like he was assaulting me. But the way Dubai is structured is there are a lot of CCTV camera everywhere, and at that point I'm like, no, I can't do that, because the camera is going to capture me and they will see what happened. They'll see that he didn't come anywhere close to me. So at that point, I was actually trying to think very, very fast to think of what can I do because my anger at that point was like, wait, do I look like a prostitute to you? I was wearing a very long dress, so it's not like I was dressed irresponsibly. My stomach was all obvious, not like I was covering it up, and I was walking so tired and rolling home, and this man had the guts to walk up to me to ask me how much. At that point, what I actually wanted to do was to give him a slap, but I couldn't. But before we go to the end of this my small story, I'm just reflecting back today and I'm thinking, what gave that man the audacity to have that courage to walk up to me? It's not the first time. Sometimes you see somebody will just, even when I was not pregnant, you just see someone will drive past you, reverse, roll back their mirror and tell you, "Come in, I have money," or ask you how much randomly. And I think this has come to be by the effect of our social media. What our news is bringing out, what our news is making people believe about us, especially we Nigerians, we African, we black people. What the news is painting about us. No, I don't want you to make this story a racial topic. I don't want you to take anything negative out of it. I'm only trying to say the way we present our country is sometimes really, really hurting. See, there are some things I see on social media, especially about Nigeria, about Africa, that I cannot repost, I cannot share, because I know I have friends that are not Nigerians. I have friends who are on my Facebook that are going to see it, and they're going to look at me like, oh my God. In the news, you see, they usually make this advert about donating to developing countries. Then you see a picture of a black child with catarrh drooling from the nose, and flies are going into the eyes, into the ears. And sometimes I'm in the middle of these people, I'm the only black person there, and then I see this advert come up on the telly, and I feel so embarrassed, because it's just embarrassing the way we place ourselves, and the way the news is also painting us. It's making us look like we're the worst people in the world. It's so annoying that sometimes I just wish I can explain to everybody that the world is not like that. Every country has got people who are less privileged. Every country has got people who are not educated. Every country has got people maybe homeless who need something, but you don't need to make it look like all Africans or anybody you see, you can just walk up to them and think they are poor, or anybody you see, you can just walk up to them and think they're less privileged or think they're prostitute. Even in the same Dubai, so many things will happen. Let's say accidents. Something bad will happen, but you're not allowed to bring out your phone to record, because they know the moment you record it, you're going to post it, and then you're going to paint their country bad. So if something happens, you see people running away, moving back, you're not allowed to bring out your camera to video or to film in the public, because you're going to spoil the image of their country. But where I'm from, the moment something bad happens, that is the best one we're going to bring out. We're going to bring our camera, we're going to record it, and we're going to paint it. Oh, this person kidnapped someone, this person killed this person, and that is it. The whole people, everybody will know that your country is bad. And even on social media, you see even people from America, no matter how bad America is, they'll say, God bless America, God bless the Queen, God bless this. But when it comes to, oh, just mention Nigeria, you see the negative comment. I know our government are not trying. I know we ourselves, there are so many negative things happening, but how are we also presenting these things to the world? It is through us that the world will know us. For instance, I may be the only black person in my community. How do I present myself? How do I talk to people? What do I say to people about my country? That is the impression I'm going to give people. Even my workplace, my former workplace, this is my current workplace, I've had people who will approach me and say things like, Gloria, you see this money we always donate. Have you ever benefited from it? What do they do with the money? Because each time we are told to donate £1, donate £2 to help people back in Africa. But do you guys really, really see this money? Because we also have people who are homeless. But at the end of the day, we still end up sending money to Africa. The last one, the woman said, and then I'm thinking, why is the government not using that money to help our own less privileged, instead of sending them to Africa, where the government or there's corruption? And I've made up my mind now. The last person that asked me, I've told the person, I said, look, you may be sending your money to Africa. I don't know how you send your money, and I don't know if you're sending your money, but I myself have not benefited from the money. The Africa you know is not the Africa that you see on the telly. We are not the country. You see people will ask you, have you ever seen a giraffe? Have you ever seen a lion? They will ask you stupid question, as if you're an animal, you're just living next door. The Africa the news is making you know is not the Africa that I am from. So I don't know what part of Africa you're seeing, or what part of Africa you're sending your money to. Of course, we know we're having AIDS, but it's not the way the news is presenting it. So back to my story. Immediately, I told him, I said, don't worry, wait, hold on. Let me see if my roommate is not at home, so I can tell my roommate to leave the room before we come. I don't need to follow you. You can come to my place. I have a very nice room. So I took my phone. He was still standing there. I took my phone. I was trying to message my husband. I know if I was to phone, the man may get that I'm trying to phone someone, and he may feel that he's in trouble. So I was trying to message my husband to say, please, I'm bringing somebody home. The moment the person just entered the door, just lock the door. We're going to give him good beating. My husband called there. I was like, the only thing I only typed was, please, I'm bringing somebody home. The moment we just enter, just lock the door. Because I couldn't type much. The man was still standing. The next thing started moving back. I'm like, don't go now. Please just come closer. Come. Follow me. My house is not far. I have a room. We can just, whatever you want is fine. We can do it in my own room. I don't need to follow you. Since you're looking for a prostitute, my plan that day was get him to follow me. Don't make him get into my door. Give him good beating. Like better beating. You know that kind of better beating that I'm saying? But he did not follow me because I don't know what to give a man that audacity to see me like this, your baby girl, and tell me with his rubbish dirhams he had in his pocket. I'm not sure that money was up to 200 dirhams, which is even less than 20,000 naira in Nigeria. Had the effort to tell me, pregnant woman, how much? And I'm not the only person. I'm not the only person. There are a lot of women, a lot of people who have said they've had this same experience. Someone will just walk up to them and just think maybe they're in the country they are because of prostitution, or they're in the country they are to come and beg for money, and they will just talk to you because, that day I was so angry. I got home, I was raging. Why I got more angry was because I couldn't lure him to follow me. I couldn't revenge. There was nothing I could do. And he now discovered that I was trying to set him up. He just started walking away, and that was how he ran away. After that day, I was looking out to even see him, but I didn't see him. So I was getting more angry. When I got home, I told my husband, I'm like, oh my God, I just missed an opportunity to beat somebody. If it were to be in Nigeria, the moment he said it right there, I will slap him there because I know nothing will happen. But this country, there's camera everywhere. I will get arrested, and I don't want to be deported. So at that moment, at that point, there was nothing I could do, and that was how this man escaped. Anyway, it may not be everybody's experience. You may not have some of these things, but I was just thinking about this, and I'm just thinking, why will someone just see me? Or what do you think is the reason why someone saw me? I was dressed in a long dress, of course, maternity gown. With my stomach, because it was in the night anyway, but I felt, how will somebody just see me and ask me how much? And it's not the first time I've had that encounter. So many times, especially in Dubai, where people will just wind up, will just walk up to you, ask you how much. I have money, how much is it? Or how much are you charging? Hey, but really, that man was very lucky that day. Anyway, that's the end of my story. If you've had something similar to this, please share your experience. I don't know, maybe I'm seeing it in a different way, or I'm misinterpreting why he said that, but that is what I actually think. And I just want to beg us also to please represent our country well. Even the things we share on social media. God bless Nigeria. One day, it go better. One day, it go better. God bless you. Thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, or if you enjoy any part of this video, if you want more of story time, drop a comment in the comment section down below. If you want even reaction video, popping video, if you have any requests, please drop a request in the comment section down below, and I will see you in my next video. Until then, stay safe and be a good citizen. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.